we love food, colored green, bell peppers and long string beans, pickles, celery, cucumbers too. All these foods are good for you.
Welcome to Storytime Cooks, where we learn about food through books. Today we're going to be reading 10 Fat Turkeys by Tom Johnston, illustrated by Rich Dees. And this is a silly book, and we've got a silly snack that we're going to make to go along with it. Gobble, gobble, wiggle, wobble, do a noodle dance. 10 fat turkeys fooling on a fence. And we can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 turkeys. And these turkeys are all doing all kinds of different physical activity, and it's important for us to do some activity as well. Let's see what's going to happen next. Looky, says a silly turkey, swinging from a vine. Gobble, gobble, wibble, wobble. Whoops! He fell off. Now there are 9. And if we counted our turkeys, we have 1 less. And there's just going to be 9 turkeys on the fence. 9. Looky, squawks a goofy turkey, trying to roller skate. Gobble, gobble, wibble, wobble. Oops! Now there are 8. 8. Looky, calls a foofy turkey, flapping to blue heaven. Gobble, gobble, wibble, wobble. Oopsie. Now there are, let's see how many there are now. What comes before 8? It's 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. Looky, cries another turkey, balancing some bricks. Gobble, gobble, wibble, wobble. Whoop! Now there are, I bet I know, 6. And this story we're counting backwards. And that might be something you would want to practice. 6. Looky, hoots a brother turkey, swanning a swan dive. Gobble, gobble, wibble, wobble. Oops! Now there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Looky, whoops another turkey, strutting on a boar. Gobble, gobble, wibble, wobble. Oh dear! Now there are the number before 5. Some of you might be this old. That's right, it's 4. Looky, hollers at a turkey, swallowing a bee. Gobble, gobble, wibble, wobble. Mercy! Now there are, and the bees are flying from their hive, and it went right into that turkey's mouth. Now there are 1, 2, 3. 3. Looky, howls a goony turkey, whistling in a shoe. Gobble, gobble, wibble, wobble. Uh-oh, there are 1, 2. 2. Looky, shouts a loony turkey, blowing bubble gum. Gobble, gobble, wibble, wobble. Pop. Now there is 1. Looky, yells the plumpest turkey, jumping up and down. Gobble, gobble, wibble, wobble. That's all. There are, so what's going to happen next? None. Gobble, gobble, wibble, wobble, do a noodle dance. No more turkeys. Crash, bang. It's not sounding too good. And no more fence. The turkeys knocked down the fence, and the turkeys are all just in a heap. They've had a good day, though, being active, haven't they? Just a minute. What is this? Bibble, babble, jibble, jobble, looky. Look at me. 10 fat turkeys fooling in a tree. And they had to use a ladder to get up on these tree branches. Sometimes it's fun to climb trees, but I've never seen a turkey climb a tree before. This is kind of a silly story, isn't it? The end. Well, today we are going to make a turkey, and this turkey is going to be all made out of fruit. And when we look at my plate, we remember that we would like to have half of our plate be fruits and vegetables. And fruit is this red section up here. Some of our fruits are red, and actually today we're using red apples and green apples. And when you think about the different kinds of apples, there's lots of different colors. Before we use our apples, we want to make sure that we wash them. Sometimes little children do better chewing if we take the peel off, but if we wash the fruit well and they can chew good, it's nice to leave the peel on. It gives it a lot more color. Our turkey body is actually made out of this fruit. Does anyone know what this is called? It's a pear. And some pears are green and some pears are brown, and there's even pears that are kind of red colored. We want to have pears that are a little bit soft to the touch. That way we know that they're ripe. Once again, wash those before we use them. But pears are a delicious fruit and something a little bit different. Today we're going to turn our pear upside down, and that's going to be our turkey body. And then we've taken our red and green apples and sliced those, and those are our turkey feathers. You could use any kind of fruit that you might have at your home to decorate your turkey. But for this turkey, we used some craisins for his feet and a little craisin for his turkey gobbler. We've used some little chocolate chips for his eyes. But just be creative and come up with what you would like to use to make your turkey at home. We hope that you have a good day and that you will come back and join us for another segment of Storytime Cooks, where we learn about food through books.
We love food colored green, bell peppers and long string beans, pickles, celery, cucumbers too. All these foods are good for you.